Hello everyone, welcome back to Ethereal Guidance. I hope you all are doing well. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be getting information about your soulmate. So we're going to first take a look and see who your soulmate is, and we're also going to see how you'll meet and when you could possibly be meeting your soulmate. So very quickly, before we get into the pile selection, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the love and support on the channel. We just hit 700 subscribers, which is like a really big deal for my little channel. So thank you so much. I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying these readings. And yeah, I just wanted to say a quick thank you. So let's go ahead and get into the pile selection. We have pile 1 with the amethyst crystal, pile 2 with the amethyst cluster, and pile number 3 with the amethyst necklace. So you can pause the video if you need more time to meditate on the piles. As always, the timestamps are in the description box below, and I will see you all in your readings. Hi pile 1, if you chose this amethyst crystal, then this is going to be your reading where we are looking at who your soulmate is, how you'll meet them, and when you will meet them. So we're going to get into this. We're going to first look at your romance oracle card. This is a message from spirit regarding your soulmate. So we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so you and your soulmate are definitely going to most likely value open and honest conversations. Yeah, having clear communication with your soulmate is what's going to probably really deepen your bond, I'm seeing here. Okay, so we're going to get into your tarot and get some more information on who your soulmate is. Pile number 1. Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of pile 1, please. Who is pile 1's soulmate, please, Spirit? Who is pile 1's soulmate? So we have lovely the Hierophant. Who is pile 1's soulmate, Spirit? Who is pile 1's soulmate? These cards have been so finicky lately, like they just don't want to pop out. Who is pile 1's soulmate? We have the Ace of Wands. Who is pile 1's soulmate? We have the Two of Cups. Who is pile 1's? Oh, okay. The Page of Pentacles. And let's get one more. Who is pile 1's soulmate? Okay. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so what I'm actually feeling, like the deck took forever to shuffle. I feel like in the beginning when you and your soulmate first meet, I feel like there's going to be this initial like spark, right? Like the two of you are like drawn to each other from the very beginning with this Ace of Wands. Like there's something there, there's this spark, but I kind of feel like, I don't know if it's you or your soulmate that might be a little bit shy. So it's like there's kind of this guarded energy at first. There's a spark and there's an initial attraction, but there's also kind of like this guarded energy. I kind of feel like it's more so going to be from your soulmate though. But I will say we have the Hierophant. So this is telling me that you are most likely going to probably marry your soulmate if that's something that you want, or just have a very long-term commitment. You all are probably familiar with the fact that like we can have multiple soulmates and we don't always marry a soulmate. And in your case, pile 1, I feel like you probably will end up marrying your soulmate if you want that, or just having a really long-term committed relationship with this person. I also feel like this person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they may be a little bit younger than you with this Page of Pentacles. Your soulmate kind of feels like, I feel like when you and your soulmate come into union, they would have been single for a while. Very well established though, very well established, very successful with that Nine of Pentacles energy. This person is like good materially, but I feel like because this is the Nine of Pentacles, it's a very independent energy. I feel like your person would have been single for a while, not really dating around too much. And, you know, it kind of goes back to that guarded energy. I feel like your soulmate's going to be kind of guarded a little bit when you first come into union. And I think it's just because they've been just so focused on their material world, so focused on their independence, that they probably haven't really had time to date. And I also feel like they're pretty protective of their assets. Now, when it comes to you, pile number one, we do have this Two of Cups, which is soul union. I mean, this is perfect because we're talking about your soulmate. I feel like when it comes to you, you are really going to break this person's walls down. And I just feel this energy of them like giving to you, spoiling you in a way that they've never done with anyone else before. So I almost kind of feels like you're going to see a side of this person that no one else has ever seen, which I think is kind of cool because it's like, this is your soulmate. So it's kind of nice that you're going to be able to see your soulmate in an energy or in a way that no one else has really seen, in such a just open and giving manner. You know, I feel like this person has probably been pretty closed off and being really drawn to these chains here. And with this pentacle energy, it's just making me think they're so protective of their material world and their assets. And they've probably just been very career focused up until the point when you meet. So they kind of have their walls up, they kind of have their guard up. And they don't want to get taken advantage of, I'm hearing as well. So that's part of the reason why they kind of have their guard up. But when you come in, it's like that initial attraction. And I feel like, you know, yes, they're probably still going to have their guard up a little bit, but I feel like you're going to chip away at that very easily, pile one, because this is your soulmate, obviously. And I feel like they're going to know it. Like, you're both going to know it at that moment. But I still feel like this person might have a little bit of reservations at the beginning. And I feel like your connection is really going to grow and deepen through these heart-to-heart conversations that the two of you will be having. Like, I feel like you'll be talking a lot with this person. This person really values communication. And even though I feel like they might have their guard up at first, I feel like it won't really be too difficult to have this person open up to you. It might take like a little while in the beginning to get to that point, but I feel like once this person like fully lets their guard down, I mean, it's just full steam ahead at that point. Like, I feel like you'll have no problems communicating with this person and digging deep with this person and having this person express their emotional depth with you. Even under the Seven of Wands, we do have the King of Swords. So this is making me think like communication, once again, open and honest communication. But it's behind that Seven of Wands, which is that defensive kind of an energy, that protective kind of an energy. So this person might come off kind of stern in the beginning, or kind of like serious in the beginning. And I think it's just because they're so focused, right? They're so career driven. They're so focused on the material world that yes, there's going to be that initial spark with the Ace of Wands and that initial attraction. And I feel like both of you are going to definitely be drawn together at the very start. I feel like this person might come off a little bit serious at first. And as you get to know each other, they let their guard down and they start to show the more loving and fun side of them. So yeah, definitely like communication is big between you and your soulmate. Pile one. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you are probably going to marry this person for sure. And I also kind of feel like your person is a leader in some manner. They kind of give like manager vibes, team lead vibes, or even like entrepreneurial vibes. Like, I just feel like your person is a leader, not a follower, you know? Like, this person is someone that that tells people what to do in some sense. Not that they're going to tell you what to do, but I kind of just feel like they have that way about them. I feel like they're very confident and very self-assured. So yeah, they just have that streak in them. And I do think that they come off as a little bit serious at first. And I think just in their day-to-day, they probably come off as like really serious and kind of stern at times, but they really are like a sweet soul. They really, really are. They have their guard up as a way to protect themselves and protect all of the material wealth that they have gained and all of their assets, because they worked really hard. I'm also seeing with this Page of Pentacles, when the two of you meet, your soulmate may be transitioning in career. So they might be like starting a new job or starting a new business or pursuing even school. For some of you, they could be going to some type of schooling or getting some kind of certification. Like there's something about that where they're kind of transitioning within their career or school when the two of you meet. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards. So we're going to take a look and see like their archetype, which is something that they're really good at. And then we're going to take a look at a soul lesson that they're having to learn in this lifetime, something that they struggle with a little bit. So they have, yeah, this makes total sense. We have the Warrior. Light attributes: strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attributes: trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Okay. Oops. So, Warrior energy. Yeah, this is a go-getter. 100%. They will stop at nothing. They will stop at nothing to get what they want. And I mean this in like an ethical way. Like this person's not going to do things that are like illegal or just wrong to get what they want. I feel like they're going to do it the right way, but they're definitely like a high achiever, I feel. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. And you know what's very interesting, Pile 1? What's very, very interesting is for their weakness, they have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So what I feel like for you, Pile 1, is this is a lesson that they've had to learn in this lifetime. My intention with this card was to pull something that they're needing to work on, like when the two of you come into union. But I feel like they're going to have already kind of conquered this. This discipline. So this may be something that they struggled with earlier in life. They may have struggled with discipline, with being a go-getter, with feeling like they're capable of accomplishing their goals. This may have been something that they struggled with in the past. And I feel like when the two of you come into union, this is actually something that they're really good at, surprisingly, just because I set the intention that, you know, this is something that they're struggling with, but it feels like they've already kind of conquered this. They've turned this weakness into a strength of theirs. And I think that's also part of the reason why they're very protective of themselves and everything that they have accomplished, because it probably took a lot for them to get to that point. Not just like, you know, actually putting action out there. I think it was also a mental shift with this person, with feeling capable of achieving certain things and being disciplined, and showing that strength within themselves. I think that's something that they definitely had to kind of learn. And I feel like they're very proud of themselves in that way. But that's also part of the reason why they have their guard up a little bit. They're a little bit protective because they have worked so incredibly hard to get to where they are, Pile 1. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. So I definitely feel like when the two of you meet, they're gonna have discipline. I definitely feel that, and I think that's part of the reason why they come off a little bit like serious and a little bit stern. They're very disciplined, and I feel like they're the kind of person, like when they have a set schedule, they do not like to go off course of that schedule. You know, like I feel like once they have their tasks for the day, and every task needs to be completed by a certain time every day, like they're sticking to that, and they do not like to veer off course. I feel like that's kind of how your person is. and it just helps them stay focused, helps them stay disciplined, and it helps them achieve their goals. So that's kind of just like the energy that they've been in, because they've been working at achieving their goals, and that's kind of the way that they've had to, I guess, shift their mindset in order to accomplish what they set out to do. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. So that's good for you, pile one, because you're not gonna have to like help this person, help your soulmate through this energy of like trying to get them to achieve their goals or help them feel more confident in themselves or more capable to achieve their goals. They're gonna have already done this in their own healing journey. So that's good news for you, pile one. Your person is already going to be in a really, really good place, and very strong-willed person as well, I feel. Very strong-willed. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at how you and your person are going to meet. So let me place these to the side. And we're going to shuffle your tarot once again, and we're going to get into your oracle cards. Yeah, it just feels like your soulmate is someone who on the outside like just seems so tough, so tough, so stern, so serious. But when they're with you, pile one, they just melt. They just melt into an ushy gushy mess. That's what I'm picking up on. And I feel like this person, they're gonna be physically attracted to you, but I feel like they are going to fall in love with your mind through these heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like the way the two of you converse is what's going to like make the two of you fall in love with each other, or at the very least is what's going to make your soulmate fall in love with you. So let's see, how will you meet your soulmate? Spirit, how will pile one meet their soulmate? How will pile one meet their soulmate, please, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, the World. How will pile one meet their soulmate? We have the Tower. How will pile one meet their soulmate? We have the Two of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and let's take a look at your oracle cards. So you guys have hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Okay. We also have Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. And we have Money Path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay. So, pile one, how will you meet your soulmate? Well, I will say you're going to be going through a very significant change in your life. We do have Money Path, so this could be like a major increase in finances. It could be a new job, could even be like schooling. Like I was saying, I feel like you and your soulmate are kind of going to be like, it's like you're crossing paths. Like I was saying, I feel like your future spouse, I do feel like this is probably your future spouse. Your soulmate is going to be in a transitional period where they're either getting a new job, starting a new business, or going to school, pursuing something new in relation to career. So you may also kind of be in that transitional period as well. And this is a very significant change. I feel like what's going to be happening is you're coming out of an energy of the Four of Cups, which is boredom, apathy, feeling uninterested, right? And we do have hope here. So I feel like you are going to be feeling more hopeful in the future and in your plans. And I think it's coming from this money path. So a new job, a new career, you starting a business, something of that nature, something where there's monetary gain is how you'll be meeting your soulmate. So for example, like some of you and your soulmate may be both getting new jobs at the same time, and you end up working at the same company, and that's how you'll meet. Or like both of you decide to go to school at the same time, right? And that's how you'll meet in school. It's something like that. I want to know more about this skull energy. Hidden secrets can harm you. I feel like this is going with the 4 of Cups. Let me see. Let me grab tarot and see what this is. And we did have that Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, there's something about abundance here. You're going to be going through a very significant up-leveling in your life. Like very significant. And I think it's kind of changing like your whole plans for the future, for the better, because there's hope here. So you're going from a place of apathy to a place of hope and optimism. And it's coming from this money path. Spirit, why is skull here? Why is skull here? What is this about? We have Judgment. Oh, okay. So this is like a spiritual awakening. This is you going after what you're calling. Okay. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that your calling or like your spiritual path or like this next step in your journey when the two of you meet has kind of been hidden from you. And I think it's because you needed to do some healing. So you're going to be at a point where I feel like you're going to be feeling more hopeful on your own, more optimistic on your own. If you're currently in an energy of feeling like bored or pessimistic or apathetic towards life, you're going to have gone through a healing process where you suddenly start feeling more hopeful and optimistic on your own. And like some of you may have already, like you may already be in this energy of feeling hopeful. Some of you may not be in that energy yet, and you're still kind of going through that healing cycle. But once you're in that energy of hope and optimism, I feel like there's going to be some kind of like awakening or some kind of a calling that is going to be revealed to you, pile 1, and I think it has to do with this money path. So this could be like a new career path, a new job, a new business idea, something that's going to bring in monetary value that is leading you to your soulmate. Okay, but it's something that's hidden from you until you like release that 4 of Cups, until you release that apathetic, pessimistic energy. And then there's like this huge significant shift within yourself and within your 3D. And I think it's like an idea or some kind of guidance that's going to be gifted to you to put you on this money path and also kind of like your soulmate path, because you're going to meet them around that same time when you're pursuing something new, like a new job, career, school, what have you. I feel like you're going to have some significant changes in how you're seeing the future and how you're planning for the future as well when the two of you come into union. And I also kind of feel like for some of you, it kind of feels like you could be meeting this person where money is being exchanged. So like a store, for example, like grocery store, clothing store, something like that. I also heard car dealership, so I don't know what that's about. Could be meeting this person at a car dealership for someone here, but I just feel like for most of you, it's going to be when you're either like changing careers, changing jobs, and then that's when you'll meet, or that's how you'll meet. So now we're going to go ahead and get into when you'll meet. So let's put these up. So we're going to pull one tarot card to kind of get an idea of like how slowly or how quickly the two of you will be meeting. And we're going to be pulling a month of the year from the tea leaf deck, or we're going to pull two to get kind of like a time frame of when you could be meeting your soulmate. Spirit, when will pile 1 meet their soulmate, please? When will pile 1 meet their soulmate? Okay. And let's get we're going to get 2 months of the year to get a time frame. So Spirit, when will pile 1 meet their soulmate? When will pile 1 meet their soulmate? Let's get one more. Thank you. Okay. So we have the 7 of Swords. We have November and September. Okay. Okay, so it's going to vary, of course, because this is a general reading. But if you're watching this when I'm uploading, we are currently in the month of November. And we have the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is a pretty, well, sword energy, is pretty quick energy. So I would say anytime between, if you're watching when I'm uploading, anytime between now and September of next year. And of course, it's going to vary for all of you. I feel like for the majority of you, it's not going to take this long to September because we do have the 7 of Swords. Like, I feel like for most of you, it's going to happen pretty quickly. Could even be this month if you're watching when I'm posting in November. But it also kind of depends, I'm hearing, on where you're at in your journey. Like I was saying, there's this healing that I feel like has to take place within you, pile 1, where you're releasing that pessimistic energy, that apathetic energy, that bored energy, and you start healing yourself and making yourself feel more hopeful. So it depends on where you're at in that journey. That will kind of determine how long or how quickly this meeting will take place. Like I said, I feel like some of you are like already kind of feeling more hopeful and optimistic. So for those of you who are kind of already feeling that energy, it's going to happen a lot quicker for you. Let me see. December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, yeah. So I feel like it's probably not going to take until September, maybe 7 months at the latest. For most of you. For others of you who are like the very beginning stages of your own healing, it could take until September, but I kind of feel like Spirit is saying it's going to happen quickly for most of you, but at the very, very, very latest, September of next year. And that's just dependent on your healing journey and healing process. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you today, pile 1. I do hope that this reading was helpful and that it resonated for you. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi, pile 2. If you chose this amethyst cluster, then this is going to be your reading, where we are going to be looking at who your soulmate is, how you will meet, and when you will meet. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to first look at your first oracle card. I asked Spirit, what's something that you just need to know about this connection and about your soulmate? So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so you're going to be exploring all the feels with this person. I'm actually getting the message that for either you or your soulmate, or even both of you, may have been or may be single for a little while before the two of you meet. And I feel like it would have been by choice. There's this feeling of like not having explored romance in a little while, and it's like the two of you come into union and it's like now it's time to explore all of these romantic feelings. So yeah, that might be for you or your soulmate or both of you. I also was like meditating on your pile, and I was feeling just such lovey-dovey energy. Like from the beginning, like I think the two of you are probably going to be very, very just lovey-dovey and all over each other. And I'm hearing like PDA. And I feel like for some of you, you may not even like PDA, but with this person, it's going to be different. It's like you just can't, like I'm just being drawn, like you can't keep your hands off each other. Like that's what I'm feeling for you and your soulmate pile 2. But let's go ahead and get some tarot and see who your soulmate is. Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of pile 2, please. Who is pile 2's soulmate? Who is pile 2's soulmate, please? Whoa, okay, we have the King of Pentacles. All right. Love to see it. Who is pile 2's soulmate? We have the Knight of Swords. Who is pile 2's soulmate? We have the 9 of Cups. Who is pile 2's soulmate? We have Temperance. And let's get one more. Who is pile 2's soulmate, Spirit? This person's going to make you laugh a lot, pile 2. I don't know why. I feel so giddy with your group. Like, I just want to smile and giggle. I feel like your person's going to make you laugh a lot. Okay, so we got 2 more. That's fine. All right. So we have King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Cups, Temperance, Strength, and the 5 of Wands. I immediately heard this person will defend your honor. Like, okay, it's interesting because we do have the Knight of Swords here, because I totally forgot this was right here. When I heard that this person will defend your honor, I was like, what are we in medieval times? Like, okay, let's get into it. Pile 2, your soulmate. Starting off with the King of Pentacles. This is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So your person may be an earth sign or have heavy earth in their chart. Your person is, first of all, very well off financially, materially. They are very well off. Okay. King of Pentacles. I mean, this is as like wealthy as you can get, right? Now that's not saying that they're like a billionaire or something crazy like that. They're comfortable, okay? Financially, they're good. Also, I feel like your soulmate is someone who's very grounded, very practical, and I feel like they're very giving, you know, but not in the sense that they're like easily taken advantage of. I feel like they have a good balance between like giving to people who deserve it and also like just discernment. They're good at discernment is what I'm hearing. So yeah, they're very well off financially, materially, they're good. They're grounded, they're practical. I also feel like very divine masculine energy with this group. So I feel like your person is likely in their divine masculine energy, meaning that I think that they're most likely going to pursue you, and I think they're going to pursue you very quickly. So like the two of you meet, and I feel like this person is going to make their intentions known very, very quickly. This is not feeling like much of a slow burn, if I'm being honest. Like I don't feel like this person even has really any walls up. I feel like okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say this because it just keeps coming through. This person is likely going to approach you, pile 2, with a cheesy pickup line. But it's almost like, it's not cheesy in a way where it turns you off. It's cheesy in a way where it's kind of like endearing. I was hearing that while I was shuffling in spirit. It's like, tell them that they're going to like approach them with a cheesy pickup line. So yeah, that's probably how this is going to play out initially. They're gonna say something really silly or something really stupid, and it's like you can't help but laugh. And it's not like they're not trying to be serious with it, you know. I feel like their intention is to make you laugh, and that's kind of like their little plan, their master plan. I think they're definitely going to woo you with their humor. Pile 2. I also feel like this person is, with the 9 of Cups, kind of like a wish fulfillment for you. This is someone that you could like hope and dream of. Obviously, it's your soulmate, so that kind of makes sense. But for those of you where you've like specifically been trying to manifest a specific type of person, or even for some of you, a specific person, this could be that person. This is a wish fulfillment. This is someone that has all of the qualities that you would want in a partner, in a soulmate. So yeah, and we have Temperance here. So this person is healed. This person is balanced. This person is really good at alchemizing emotions and feelings. Like I said, they're very grounded person. Very, very grounded, very practical. And I also feel like it doesn't take much. Wait, no. That's not right. That's not the word. That's not the right wording. What I was trying to say is, with this person, with your soulmate, pile 2, it takes a lot to get this person like out of their element or like really, really angry. You know, it takes a lot to get them to a point like that. But what's interesting is I feel like when it comes to you, pile 2, this person is going to be very protective. But like I was hearing, defend your honor when that Strength and 5 of Wands came out. I don't know why. I just heard that this person would defend your honor. And I feel like when it comes to you, if anyone ever tried to cross you, like this person, they just don't play around when it comes to you, you know, like that's just like they'll defend your honor. When it comes to themselves, like they're pretty poised, pretty chill, laid back, very grounded. But when it comes to you, pile 2, like I pray for whoever tries to cross you, pile 2, because if your soulmate finds out, oh my goodness, I feel like all hell would break loose. I also feel like your soulmate is someone who's very confident. We do have Strength here, which is Leo energy. So I feel like your person's very confident in themselves, very self-assured. And I feel like if for some reason, for some of you, you're dealing with multiple people at one time, so you're like dating other people while you're kind of dating your future spouse, or your soulmate, your soulmate is definitely going to be like competitive, like vying for your attention. And they have this confidence in them that it's like, it's almost like they know, they know that, like, it's like they know that they're gonna win, is what I'm hearing. But it's also like if you're dealing with other people or talking with other people at the time that you meet your soulmate is going to be like, okay, I'll take that as a challenge. And they're not going to give up. It's like they know that they're going to win because they have that confidence in themselves. Pile 2. Very, very confident person. Very self-assured. And I feel like they're very protective of you. Very protective of you. So yeah, we're going to get into your oracle cards. So I did pull one archetype card to get the archetype of this person, see what their strength is, what they're good at, and a soul's journey card to see a lesson that they're learning in this lifetime. Now, my intention with this card was to see something that they're struggling with when the two of you meet. But what happened in pile 1 was kind of the opposite. It was something that they've already kind of worked through, and it's also like a weakness turned into their strength. So we're going to kind of just see what comes through for you. So their strength: mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Shadow attributes: smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Okay, so your person is the mother archetype, regardless of gender. This is someone who's very loving, very nurturing. I feel like their love language is probably physical touch. I'm being drawn to like how she's just coddling her baby here, and on this romantic feelings card they just can't get their hands off of each other. Like I was saying, I feel like the two of you are going to be very touchy-feely. But yeah, your person, your soulmate, very loving, very nurturing. I feel like this person is just going to give you lots of hugs and kisses and lots of unconditional love. I almost feel like there's nothing that you can do to piss this person off, if I'm being honest. And that's not to say that they don't have a backbone or anything like that, or that they're going to let you walk all over them or anything like that. It's not that at all. They're just so, I'm hearing enamored. They're going to be just so in love and charmed by you. Pile 2. But yeah, they're a very loving, giving, nurturing person. And I feel like if you want children in the future, this person would make an excellent parent. Very, very just loving. You know, I can't put it into any other words. They're just so loving, and it's unconditional, and they're patient, and they're nurturing, and they would make an excellent parent. So let's take a look and see a weakness of theirs. So we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So I don't think that this is saying that this person struggles with being honest. I think it's exactly what this sentence is saying. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I think something that this person might struggle with is like rose-colored glasses. They may struggle with seeing the truth in certain situations. So it could even be, and I feel like by the time you come in, we do have temperance. I feel like they're going to have healed this to a point where it's not like a big deal. But I feel like they may have been someone that was really trusting early on in their life, very trusting. And they're someone that probably would have been taken advantage of in the past. I do feel like, because we do have temperance here, that they would have healed from that. Like, they're not someone that people can just walk all over. Even with that King of Pentacles, like I feel like they've reached a point in maturing where they don't allow people to like walk all over them or anything like that anymore. But that might have been something that they struggled with, and they might still struggle with like seeing certain things with rose-colored glasses. I feel like there's someone that always tries to see the best in people, and sometimes that can bite them in the butt a little bit, you know. So they might struggle a little bit with that. Being honest with themselves about certain situations, because they want to see the best in people and they want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you can't always do that, you know. And I think that's something that this person has struggled with. I feel like for the most part, because like I said, we have temperance, I feel like for the most part they're gonna have balanced that out, healed that, purged that, you know, but they might struggle with it a little bit here and there. So yeah, like I don't feel like this person's a liar. Like I don't feel like they struggle with honesty with other people. I think they have trouble being honest with themselves about certain situations and certain certain people who are showing them who they are, but they just don't want to see it for whatever reason. That might be something that they struggle with. And it could even be like with a parental figure. It could be that they had some sort of a toxic relationship with a parental figure. Could even be like a mother figure, or even like friends, other family members who were trying to take advantage of them, but they loved them so much that they would kind of just let them, you know, they didn't want to see the truth of the matter. So I think that's something that they've like honestly worked through really can't talk really well. But I think at times it's something that they probably still struggle with a little bit here and there. But I don't think it's anything significant because, like I said, Temperance, King of Pentacles, I feel like they've worked through it pretty well. So now we're going to go ahead and get into how the two of you will meet. So let's go ahead and shuffle these cards back in. Also, I'm getting dark hair. Random message. I feel like your soulmate probably has dark hair, like black hair. Maybe dark brown. Mostly black. Okay. So let's see. Your person is so sweet. Like, I'm just feeling their energy. They're such a sweet soul. Such a sweet soul. Okay. Pile 2, Spirit. How will pile 2 meet their soulmate? How will pile 2 meet their soulmate? So we have the 2 of Wands. How will pile 2 meet their soulmate, Spirit? How will pile 2? Okay, so we have Justice. How will pile 2? Okay. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. And let's get into your oracles as well. So you guys have find balance. That goes really well with Justice, because Justice is about balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Okay. So you guys also have Ladder, climbing towards success, and Firecracker, excitement. Okay. So pile 2, you're going to definitely be at not a crossroads, but I feel like you're kind of going to be in a transitional sort of a period, climbing towards success, climbing towards something that's really exciting. And I feel like you're going to be finding a better balance in your life between literally like work, rest, and play. I feel like you're going to be in a space where you're feeling really kind of optimistic about the future. And I feel like you're going to be in a place where you're clearing away any kind of mental chatter, overthinking, conflict within yourself. I feel like that's something that you're kind of clearing away, and you're looking towards the future with excitement, and you're finding more harmony and balance within yourself. I also kind of feel like you're going to have some kind of truth coming to you, something really like exciting, and something that's going to make you feel really happy and really joyful with that 10 of Cups. And yeah, you're going to be feeling so like optimistic, and I think you're going to be kind of like planning something, planning for the future, or planning like you're climbing towards success. So you're trying to reach some kind of a goal, and you're planning, you know, as you're trying to reach this goal. And I feel like if you've had any kind of mental chatter that's been making you doubt yourself, you're going to be at a place where it's like solidified that you're on the right path. And you're kind of finding that balance within yourself to help you continue to climb towards success in something that you're doing, something that you're pursuing. So for this to come out, you might meet this person through whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to pursue. So it could be career, it could be a project. And also we have 10 of Cups here. Could, for some of you, you meet this person through family, or like when you're out and about with your family, or just when you're doing something that really fills your cup and really brings you a lot of joy and happiness. But it'll definitely be at a time where you're feeling really balanced within yourself. You're feeling well rested, you're feeling optimistic, and you're definitely climbing this ladder towards success. And I feel like you're going to have, I'm hearing breakthrough. You may have just had some sort of a major breakthrough towards whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to accomplish. It's like you're seeing results or something of that nature that's really, really exciting. It's really making you excited for the future. And it's clearing away any kind of doubts or mental chatter that you may have had about this goal or this path that you're on. So you may meet this person like I said, through what you're doing. We do have sword energy here, so it could be like the internet as well for some of you. Could be like through family or something like that with that 10 of cups. Could be, I'm even hearing court. We have justice here. That's not for many of you, but could be like something to do with like government, you know, so like in a government building, like could be like the post office or something like that. Yeah, but I feel like for most of you it's going to be through like you're doing something to achieve a certain goal, and it's something really exciting, you know. So it's like in a transitional sort of a period, but in a really, really good transitional period. It could even be like, I don't know why, but I'm seeing like I don't know if you're like at a rental office, like you're trying to get an apartment or somewhere to rent, and you meet this person at a rental office or something like that as well for some of you. It just feels like you're doing something or planning for something that's like really, really exciting, and it's like helping you achieve your goals. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that for how you'll meet. You're going to be in a really, really good time period of your life, pile 2. Really, really good, really, really exciting time period of your life. So now we're going to take a look and see when you will be meeting. 7 of Pentacles, strength. Yeah. I feel like how you'll meet, it's like you're getting some kind of major breakthrough in something that you've been waiting for. You know, it's through that, something that you've been really patient with. But let's see, when will you meet? We're gonna pull 1 tarot card to kind of see like how quickly or how slowly this union will take place, and we're gonna pull 2 tea leaves, months of the year, to try and, you know, gauge and see when you could be meeting this person. So for pile 2, please, Spirit, when will pile 2 meet their soulmate? When will pile 2 meet their soulmate, please, Spirit? Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups. And let's get some months of the year. Okay. For pile 2, please, Spirit, when will pile 2 meet their soulmate? When will pile 2 meet their soulmate, Spirit? When will pile 2? Thank you. Okay. So we have the 4 of Cups, May, and July. Okay. So cup energy is actually kind of slow. It's not as slow as pentacle energy, I'll give you that. So I would say probably, depending on when you're watching, could be as early as like 4 months. If you're watching this when I'm posting, could be anywhere between like 4 months from now, which is what, December, January, February, March, March through, I would say, July of next year. So maybe like spring, summer of next year if you're watching this when I'm posting, or maybe 4 months from when you're watching this if you're not watching this when I'm posting. So yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here for you. I do hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated for you. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi, pile 3. If you chose the amethyst necklace, then this is going to be your reading where we are going to be seeing who your future spouse is, how the 2 of you will meet, and when the 2 of you will meet. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to first look at your first oracle card here, and I just asked Spirit, what's something that you need to know about your soulmate or about this journey that you're on with your soulmate. Okay, so we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And you know what's interesting? I just said, and I didn't mean to word it this way. I said, like, information about the journey that you're on. Like, so it kind of sounds like you're already on the journey with your soulmate, as if you've already met them. I didn't mean to word it that way. But it's interesting that you got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you may already know your soulmate, pile 3. And some of you are like keenly aware or have a hunch that someone in your life is your soulmate. So take that as confirmation. If you've been wondering, like, is this person my soulmate? The answer is probably yes. So that's very interesting. We're going to go ahead and get into your tarot and see who this person is. Okay, for pile 3, please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile 3, please. I'm also noticing on this card here, there's 3 angels. So you may have kids with this person already. You may have 3 kids with this person. Or you may end up having 3 kids with this person in the future for those of you who want children. But yeah, that was just something that was kind of catching my eye. I don't normally look at that, so yeah. Okay, for pile 3, please, Spirit. Who is pile 3's soulmate? Who is pile 3's soulmate? We have the Hanged Man. Okay, yeah. Let me just get the rest of the cards out. Who is pile 3's soulmate? We have the 5 of Cups. Who is pile... Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Who is pile... Let's get one more. Who is pile 3's soulmate? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So pile 3, I feel like a lot of you definitely probably already know this person. So we have the Hanged Man, the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 4 of Cups. Okay. So let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. So starting off with the Hanged Man here, I feel like for those of you who know this person already, and you probably already kind of like have an inkling or have a hunch of who this person is, there has been some sort of a pause in this connection, in this relationship. And I don't think it's a pause that either one of you wanted to have or occur in this relationship. So it could be for some of you, you dated this person and you broke up. It could be that it never really got that far to the dating stage. Maybe you kind of talked to this person and you got on really well, but there was a separation here. For some, the separation was quite painful with the 10 of Swords. For others, I see that it was just kind of like bittersweet in a way. I don't think it's something that either one of you wanted. And I feel like both of you are feeling disappointed in how the connection is and how the relationship is at its current moment. Okay. 10 of Pentacles being here, this is family, this is legacy. So like I was saying with your romance oracle card, I was saying like some of you have children with this person or will have children with this person, and I feel like that's just being confirmed by the 10 of Pentacles. There's something about legacy here. I feel like for a lot of you, you are meant to create some kind of like family legacy or have some kind of lineage with your soulmate. And that may not resonate for all of you. For those of you who do not want children, disregard that message. But for those of you who do, I feel like this is destined. I feel like the two of you are meant to have children, regardless of if you know you've already met this person or you already have children with this person. I feel like this is something that the two of you came here to do. You came here to create a family and have a legacy of some sort. Now, for others of you who have not yet met this person, I'm honestly not getting much. I'm going to be honest. I feel like if this doesn't resonate, I would say pick one of the other piles, because I do feel like you already know this person. For this group, you already know this person. You've already had some kind of connection with this person. Now, it doesn't have to be a deep one. Okay. For some of you, it is a little bit deep. For others of you, it's like things may never really got off the ground. Okay. And it just feels like nothing really went anywhere for those of you where this wasn't really deep, like you didn't date this person. With that Chariot being here and the Four of Cups, it just feels like, where things are currently, it's not satisfying. But I will say, with this Ten of Swords being on the bottom of the deck, the reason for this pause, the reason for this separation or this breakup, however it resonates for you, was because healing needed to occur. The two of you needed to heal. The Hanged Man, this is a pause to gain a new perspective, okay? To look at things from a different angle, from a different light. And so I feel like what's happened here is, if the two of you are separated, no contact or very limited contact, or if you're just not happy with the way things are, the reason why there's like a pause or a break in this connection is because the two of you needed to heal. You needed to release this Ten of Swords. You needed to gain new perspectives so that I feel like the two of you could come back together and move forward with the Chariot towards victory, towards the Ten of Pentacles, family, legacy, abundance, fulfillment, happidness. I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles being here in the center, like this is where you're meant to be with your soulmate. Like that's what you're meant to have with your soulmate. But there's healing that needed to take place. Okay? That is what I'm feeling with that. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting this message to come through. But yeah, I feel like you probably know this person already. And there's this energy of like, I'm not happy with how things are. You could even be like, I'm not happy with how this person treats me. There's something about that. There's this apathetic, unsatisfied, disappointed energy. So it's like, it's someone that you've had some sort of a pause with. And like I said, for some of you, it wasn't very deep. Like the connection didn't really get very far. And for others of you, you may already have children with this person. So it kind of just depends on your situation. And I feel like you're really going to have to trust your intuition with this to kind of gauge and see like who this person is. Like I said, I feel like many of you already have a hunch on who this person is. And I feel like this reading is kind of just clarifying like, yeah, that is your soulmate. If you've kind of had some kind of inkling, I feel like this reading is here to kind of give you clarity on that. I want to go ahead and get into your oracle cards now and get some more information on who this person is. So I pulled one archetype to see like their strength and one soul's journey card to see a journey to get a lesson that they're meant to learn in this lifetime. So you guys have Alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom, shadow attribute, misuse of the power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. Okay, this person's an alchemist. Okay, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. This person is really good at like transmuting energy. What I'm hearing is that this person, for some of you, may have like triggered you in certain ways because they're really good at alchemizing energy and they make you see things within yourself that maybe you tried to bury or you tried to ignore. I feel like this person makes you see your shadow self. And that might be partially the reason why there is this energy of like, I'm not happy, I'm not satisfied. And it's because this person forces you to see things differently. They force you to do the work. That's how this person is coming through. And you may not like that, especially initially. You may not like that. You may be like, I just want to have fun. I just want to be with my person. And I just want everything to be sunshine and rainbows. But this person is triggering like almost like dark night of the soul for some of you. But they're triggering you to like look within and to face your shadow self. That's what they're doing. And it's like, in a way, it's meant to happen. That 10 of Swords, like, you're meant to release that. The pain, the heartache, the sadness, the trauma, all of that is meant to be released. And this person is who helps you do that. They trigger that within you. So I feel like, you know, for some of you who are feeling that, you know, that's the reason why they're forcing you to see things differently, to go within. And that's why this pause kind of had to occur, I feel, or this separation or whatever the case may be. This person is a healer, I feel. This person is a healer, but I feel like it's very transformative, and it can feel kind of overwhelming at times being around this person. And it's not that you don't like being around this person or that you don't have any fun with this person. I feel like you probably do, but there's so much that has to be released from within you and possibly even from within them to make space for this 10 of Pentacles. So they're really good at like alchemizing energy, transmuting energy, and they definitely trigger that within you. For sure. And that like it feels triggering, you know? Let's look at the other card. This is like their weakness. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay. So with Judgment here, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This person may be very not judgmental of others, but judgmental of themselves, for sure. I feel like this person is like, they definitely trigger people to heal, okay? And it might be like they don't understand why, you know? There's this feeling of every person that your soulmate meets and comes in contact with, they trigger something within that person. And then that person starts acting kind of weird or distant towards them. And they can't understand why. So then they're looking at themselves like, what's wrong with me? You know, like, why does everyone like leave or run away or like act weird towards me or act triggered towards me? Like, that's kind of how I feel. Like, they start looking at themselves like, what's wrong with me? Why does this always happen? But it's because they're a healer. They're an alchemist. And they force people to look at their shadow, and they force people to heal. They force people to go within. They force people to see things from a new perspective when they didn't ask for it. You know, and that is triggering. So your soulmate, I feel, struggles with that a lot internally. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, why do people act this way towards me? Why do people, you know, leave or just get angry, you know, or lose interest or something of that nature? So yeah, I do hope that this like rundown is slightly helpful. I know it's very, very specific. So if this doesn't resonate with you, pick one of the other piles, because this is very, very, very specific. So we're going to go ahead and get into, well, how the two of you will meet, even though I feel like most of you already know this person, if not all of you. So maybe we'll see like how the two of you already met, and maybe that could help you gauge and see who this person is. I mean, it could even be that like you lost interest in this person, but it wasn't on purpose. It was like you were healing and releasing, you know? You were healing and releasing, making space for that Ten of Pentacles. And it's like, if you haven't already met this person, like, get ready. Honestly, I'm surprised you're still watching if you feel like you haven't already met this person, because I feel like the majority, if not all of you, have already met this person. But if you haven't, all I can say is get ready. There's going to be some big healing and releasing happening when the two of you meet. Okay, for pile 3, please, Spirit. How will pile 3, or how did pile 3 meet their soulmate? So we have the Tower. Yeah, big shift, big sudden change. I feel like your soulmate triggered that within you as well. We have the Ten of Cups. How will or did pile 3 meet their soulmate? We have the Four of Cups. One more, please. We have Judgment. Look at that. Spiritual awakening. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. Stress, anxiety, overthinking. Let's take a look at these oracle cards real quick. We have Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. We have Pin, new job, career. And Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Okay. I think I understand. Okay, so some of you may have met this person when you were starting a new job or a new career, or you will be meeting this person when you start a new job or a career. What I was actually picking up on is I feel like for some of you, when you met this person or when you meet this person, it may have just been like kind of like hookup energy. Like with Rabbit being here, it kind of feels like the two of you, or maybe you, were really kind of just like physically attracted. I did say I feel like some of you have kids with this person. Okay. So there might have just been a lot of sexual energy, a lot of like intimate moments happening with this person. And I apologize if you can hear outside noise. Something's always going on outside. But yeah, like I was saying, it feels like it could have been like a hookup on Tinder, you know, like it could have been something like that, or just like a random person that you met and you were like physically attracted to them, and maybe the two of you were having a lot of like intimate moments with each other, but you weren't like digging deep in the way that you're meant to with your soulmate. That's kind of what it feels like. It feels like you met this person, or you will meet this person at a very significant time in your life. We do have the Tower here, so I mean, this very well could be like you lose a job and you have to figure out your next steps. This could also have to do with family as well, with the Ten of Cups being here. There could have been some significant shift within your family as well when you meet this person. I kind of feel, it just feels like you're on some like spiritual awakening, spiritual path that is very significant. And it's like forcing you to see things from a different perspective. Whether this is like seeing relationships and connections from a different perspective, like not leading with intimacy, right? But rather with like connecting mentally, emotionally, you know? And it could be that like this person triggered that within you. Like maybe you're someone that normally like goes for the physical, and this person, you know, is like we should really get to know each other first. It could even be something like that. But yeah, how you met this person or how you'll meet this person is through some significant change, I feel, either with your career or with your family. Okay, you could meet this person through a new job or a new career path. You could meet this person through with judgment being here, could even be through some sort of like spiritual practice. Like you could be doing some kind of like spiritual workshop, I'm hearing. You could meet this person through that. We do have wisdom here, so it could be like through learning something, school or something of that nature as well. But I just feel like a lot of you already know this person. Like I just feel it. And it's so loud outside. I'm so incredibly sorry. Pile 3, if you can hear the lawnmowers. Yeah. Is there anything else I'm getting with this for how you met this person? It was just a very pivotal moment. You could have been moving with the Tower. You could have lost something or someone in your life when you met this person. Yeah. It could even be like you had some sort of a realization through some kind of significant pivotal moment or change in your life that made you realize the significance of true emotional connection and bonds with other people. For some of you as well. Like it could have been during that time period for you as well. Or it will be if you haven't already met this person. I just feel like with this 4 of Cups being here, there's a lack of interest in something. And I feel like this was a significant change that happened, some sort of spiritual awakening that happened within you. Could be like you're just not interested in a certain job or a career field anymore, so you make that big switch. You know, and then that's how you met this person or how you'll meet this person. You know? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into I guess when you'll meet this person, even though I feel like you've already met this person. Maybe we can get some like months and see if we can get like birth months or like significant month when you did meet this person. Let's see. Okay, for pile 3, please, Spirit, we're going to get 1 tarot card, and then we're going to get into the months of the year tea leaves. When will or did pile 3 meet their soulmate? Okay, we got 2. We have the Hangman and the Star. Look at that. The Hangman and the Star. Okay. All right, let's get 1 more. When will or did pile 3 meet their soulmate? Okay, we have 3 cards. Okay. So we have November, which if you're watching this when I'm uploading, we're currently in the month of November. April and March. March, April. So spring, fall, maybe significant in this connection. Could be birth months as well. I'm feeling, because I feel like many of you have already met this person, and with the Hangman being here and the Star, this is definitely making me think like it feels like a wish fulfillment that came in but had to be paused because of healing, shadow work, releasing that needed to happen, that needed to take place. And if you haven't already met this person, I kind of feel like things are a little bit on hold. They are coming in, but things are kind of on hold a little bit. So I would say maybe spring of next year, if you're watching this when I'm posting, could be a significant time for you to meet this person if you haven't already. So I am going to go ahead and leave this here for you, pile 3. I do hope that this reading was helpful and that it resonated for you. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!